If it was as simple as pinpointing one thing, I think we'd be ultra focused on that. But it's details, and that's been our message to the team last week. It'll continue to be our message to the team, and it's not just on the field. It's deciding whether or not to make it to class, and deciding whether or not to be dressed the right way at meetings, and deciding whether or not to go home and go to bed and get sleep instead of doing something else. Champions make good decisions in every single decision that they have. Average people, average teams don't make those decisions, and little things lead to big things, and we're going to get it right. Don't care how long it takes and what we have to do. We're going to make those little decisions matter, because the little decisions and little mistakes of what cost us a couple games.
It's a front seven game. We got to bring it, you know what I mean? We brought it Colorado, and we got to bring it now. We got to bring it. It's front seven game, and we just got to hit them in the mouth. We got to play black shirt football. So it's a great game for linebackers, and it's a great game for D linemen. So that's what you play for. You playing in the biggest stadium in college football, and our fans travel well, so I know it's going to be high capacity, and that's what you play for. You play to be in this stage.
Yeah, just stick with us. I mean, I've been there, man. I know how hard it is. I've been a fan through the tough times, you know, and it is super disappointing. It's what you look forward to at the end of every week, you know. I remember that as a kid. The only thing that got me through the week was the game on Saturday. And I know how frustrating it is, but I promise we are working our tails off every day, and we want nothing more than to win, man. That's all we want for this place and for the fans and for our team.
The way I look at it is you're always going to have some guys on a team that resist buying in. This coaching staff has set a precedence of what they want, what they expect, and we have a good group of guys that are leading the way, setting the standards, but you always have a few guys that just aren't quite buying in. And that can be the difference between winning and losing games by a few points. It can be the difference between winning by 30 points or losing by 20 points. You'd be surprised how big of a difference a few guys not buying in can take on a team. So he's pretty much saying that any guys that aren't buying in, either buy in or move out for the guy who's going to buy in. You know, as leaders, we have to step in and make sure we need to hold these guys responsible. Sometimes it's just they don't know any better. They don't know exactly how to buy in. They think they're buying in, but they don't really understand what truly buying in means. So we need to set a good example, and we need to hold them accountable. You know, whenever I first got here, I thought that I worked hard in high school. You know, to be a wrestler, to be a football player. I was pretty good at both, and I thought I was working hard. And then I got to college, and I worked just as hard as I did in high school, and I didn't do crap. Okay? So it's just a whole new level. If you succeed in high school, you know what I mean, you got to be ready to amp it up, go even harder. It's truly just committing everything. I don't have free time. I'm up from dusk till dawn, dedicating myself to football and schoolwork. Make sure I'm passing my classes, and I want to do everything I can. You doing extra stuff. If you want to go to yoga, watch more film. That's what it takes. You don't really get a social life during football season. Either leave it or take it. That's all I got to say.
Mo's a big play waiting to happen. He's just young. I think the fans are starting to see some of the things that he's able to do. Again, the unfortunate thing for Mo is we didn't get him in and admitted to school until late, and he didn't have the advantage of a summer conditioning program and being around the guys to learn scheme. So he's done a great job coming in and doing what he can. He's a really talented kid. I can't wait till a day when he has a year and a half in the weight room with Zach. But he's certainly a kid that can provide a spark for us in a game.